It's January 9th, 2021. I do an outside tour here at the Bluebird. Before we get doing anything too special around here, I'd like to document what we're starting with. You can see we've had the locates done. We put permits in, or we've applications for permits. We'll see what happens with COVID right now. We're kind of at a stall waiting to see what'll happen. So along there's a bit of a creek. I think we'll end over there. And I'm going to go to the other side. It's a beautiful day here. We got lots of cars going by. We love the traffic here. We get lots of nice drive along the river. So lots of people are walking. It's hard to believe that it's January 9th. So quite a bit of property over to this side here. As you can see, we've got a boat and a shed over here. There's asphalt. We're not sure how much asphalt is here. There's a lot of asphalt. So the neighbor says that it actually goes all the way back here underneath the grass. So I'm excited to see what we find. Probably the restaurant's coming down. We'll see what happens. We don't know what's happening yet. So we got lots of ideas. Nothing's done yet. So, but this is a big chunk of property over here. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful view. And we have awesome neighbors. Look at this. So at one time, there were some cottages back here. And we're not exactly sure where these cottages were. But where that pile of wood is, there's a bit of a garden there. It's got some stuff that I'm going to try to keep. It's very overgrown. But it looks like it was maybe the front of a building? I don't know. So if the asphalt came here, that would make sense that it was parking for a bit of a cottage. I guess there were like 3 cottages. I would love to find out more information on that. I would love to find some history on the Bluebird. So the restaurant here, there's the door, the back door to the restaurant. You've probably seen on other videos the inside there. And you can't tell that they're separate buildings so much from the back. There's our little fishing boat that we just bought. We've had fun with that. I love it. Yeah, you see there's a bit of a plywood or something there that's between the buildings, so it doesn't look like it's 2 buildings, but you can see from the front. There's my Shih Tzus, Wicket and Leia, coming down their ramp. Hi guys. You barking at me? Really? Usually just bark at squirrels. So yeah, you can see the trees that have come down here. There's other videos of that. But yeah, the river is what we're here for. I love this oak tree, and I hope with all the changes we plan on doing that we can keep this oak tree. That is definitely a priority for me. There's 2 maple trees out there that are beautiful. Possibly some hammocks over there would work nicely. This olive tree here, I love it too, the way it just kind of drapes to one side, and from the water it's just got such nice color, smoky green color. I just love it. The neighbors call this the hunting shack, the covered porch. It's god awful, but it's nice for storing stuff right now, so we leave it. That is like some kind of bamboo or something there that's growing, and I don't want to take it out until we've got the waterfront secured, because it's holding the soil in really good there. So I see the singed lawn here and there. We've had some huge fires. Cleared a lot of old brush. There was an old apple tree there. I know I hate taking trees down, but my concern with the apple tree is apples on the ground, and we're sitting out here in bees. My mother's highly allergic to bees, and if somebody got stung, I just didn't want that. So yeah, here's the kind of interesting part of the waterfront here. We've had little minks and a muskrat. I was standing like right here. See, there's a hole right here. I was standing here, and a muskrat, he comes out to the water. I'm standing here just like this. He comes out to the water, gets himself a drink, washes his face off, and I went, hello, I'm here. And he didn't do anything. He just paused, and then I knocked on the break wall, and then he slipped back in. He slipped back in here. You can see he's been hanging out here. Look at it. And he just closed his eyes, like as if he closed his eyes I wouldn't see him. We see him here a lot. There's a little minx too, and it runs along the break wall. Water's dropped a bit. It was so high this year, but look at all the riprap, garbage, concrete in here to try to maintain the break wall. It actually dumped on the outside of the break wall, did pretty good to maintain this break wall that's here. You can see out here where the stone, which is river rock, was thrown on the inside of the break wall, and the break wall's gone down, which is unfortunate for us. So we've got to find out what to do for repairs, and the conservation will help us with that, tell us what we can and can't do and what are the best things to do, and then we'll get going. But with COVID, we're kind of on hold. Well, you can see the break wall here, but I'm thinking this is going to be a nice swim area here because the current's pretty strong. The current runs along this way, so I'm thinking I keep a swim area in here, whereas they can drift into our property instead of drifting away. We found this driftwood. This great big tree was in the water here. Oh my gosh, what an event that was, trying to pull out with the truck. It's huge, and I'm hoping that's going to get a nice special spot in the garden here someday. We got this little raft from neighbors downriver. The kids in that family had a blast with it for years and years and years, and they were done with it, and obviously it needs some work. That's okay. We'll fix it up and put it in the water, and it should be good for some more fun, good times and memories, I think. I was just thinking, without having a dock here right now, that it would be nice to have something just to swim to out there. Lost a lot of property here on the corner with the break wall gone. Kind of dangerous for swimming, so I'm looking forward to being able to get something done this spring. So that's why I wanted to do a video, just kind of end. I know it's 2021 already, but I kind of want to end the 2020 year here with the way things look are before, because we're hoping to get a lot of stuff done. We put these planks here so that they could fish, and they've caught quite a few fish, some really big ones, bass, pickerel, perch, and we had a fish fry for my daughter Avery's 25th birthday. Her boyfriend Eric caught the lion's share of the fish for sure. And it was so good, such good fish. We loved it. All right, I'm just gonna turn back so you can see where we've come from, the house. So that's the family room to the left in the brown, and then the white section there is where the carpet room is in the kitchen, and then the lean-to is where there's the entrance, and the laundry room and a powder room, and then there's a space and the restaurant. All right, some of the neighbors have some beautiful docks and some beautiful houses down there. We hope to bring our place up to that level to join the neighborhood here. So we got some prime property that needs some loving. We're hoping we can do that here soon. What a beautiful night. We have, gosh, swans were down here just before I came out. I don't know where they went. The birds are fabulous here. We have ducks, we of all kinds. There's like 3 or 4 different kinds anyway. Swans, eagles. Seagulls are kind of crazy this year. The herons are gone. I can't wait for them to come back. I'm looking forward to their return. Okay, so let's walk back up this way. This goes up a bit of a hill, and there's a landing up here. This landing is the spot that I really like. And I'll turn and show you why. I just think this spot right here with these trees, I don't know, I see some hammocks and maybe an outdoor kitchen or something here is just so pretty up here. Be nice when the boats go by. What a beautiful night. All right, and I'm gonna walk up the other way here. I don't know why somebody would plant this little evergreen here right in front of the view of the river. Someday it's gonna be gigantic. Hoping we can maybe transplant that. Maybe save something around here. The gardens here are these, I think they're cotton asters and forsythia bushes, and they have just spread all over. There's not even a rhyme or reason to them in there. I've cut them all back so it's so overgrown. That's the door to the basement there. That's where Trent's living. And then we'll have a closer look here at this. I don't know what this is. It looks like bamboo to me. Kind of acts like bamboo. It gets a flower in the fall, a white flower in the fall. Right now it's all died back. I'd like to transplant this too. I don't like it here, but it's spectacular. I don't know where I'll put it, but it really is. And then it's a bit of a creek or an outlet here. What's really neat about this outlet area here is the wildlife, like that little minx. I see him running on the far side of the creek, running around in here. He's got little paths along here, and I really like to clean it up so it's just a beautiful walkway around. It's a good piece of property here, but the land needs to be secured here. We'll find out what it is that we have to do. These are poplar trees here. I'm not a huge fan of poplar trees, but there's some nice big old trees here and gives us some privacy. Right now we've got a lot of junk stored, but we'll change that. And we'll come back around to the front. I think we need like a big gate here. Someday. Can't wait to see what we're gonna do here. And here we are to the bike path. This bike path is great. We've had lots of traffic today. It goes all the way down to Corona, past Corona. And then that way it goes down. Bogies Marina and the event center is just down that way. Oh, I don't know, dozen houses maybe. And here we are, back in the front. Lots of potential here. We're very excited, and I just wanted to document what things looked like before. Well, I don't know, and nothing's going to happen too fast, but hopefully something will happen in 2021. Thank you. Bye.